What is up, my ladies and gentle thems? Today we're going to be saying slurs in a McDonald's bathroom stall. Welcome to the world of Deus Ex, a virtual land where the cyberpunk delineation of Detroit's economic reality is so perfect that you'd think it were real life. Well, aside from the fact that the poor people of the city aren't being handed meth and fentanyl to separate them from the high risers and rollers. Forget about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It's time to rend the flesh from the naysayers and horse around with a little bit of a challenge run. Today I'll be playing Deus Ex Human Revolution, but I can't use any augmentations, takedowns, or items in my inventory. That's what's called an absolute zero run, baby. Did you notice I didn't ask you a question? That's because I'm not in search of answers, but redemption. Just like in real life, somebody has already proven to do this effectively and better than me, but I still want to give it a go and have some fun while I'm at it. Shout out to however you say this name for doing this run 11 years ago. Impeccable job, good sir or madam. This, however, is my time to shine, so step aside, you boomer. I'll respect you when all is said and done. I sure hope the rest of you are as committed to finding yourself on a watch list as I am, because watching this video just put you on one.
Ceaseless plane of oblivion, one should always expect my return. I am the great game destroyer, and you will remember chaos.
As it turns out, even in the distant future of 4 years from now, there comes a time when the jet fuel and the steel beams must duke it out to prove once and for all who is tonight's biggest loser. Okay, Mer, now hit the second tower. We play Adam Jensen in his pre-gay Bud Light form. He's also a security guard. Hey buddy, the only guard I'm securing is the lock on the gender-neutral bathroom. I'm in there taking the biggest shit of my life.
This is the 6th time I've taken you out for ice cream when you heard the ice cream truck. I swear, that thing goes around the block like 80 times a day.
But me hungry for the SpongeBob popsicle again.
Okay, fine, but let's hurry up before the ice cream truck leaves.
Oh boy, a romantic elevator trip with a girl. I sure hope we don't get interrupted so we can do some kissy high school stuff.
You know, my mom once told me when a man and a woman ride the elevator together, one of them ends up pregnant. 50-50 chance, she said.
How do you do, my fellow radicals?
Just who I wanted to talk to, a nerd. Did you build all of your Legos yet?
You don't build Legos. Lego is the company name, and as such is a proper noun. You build Lego sets, not Legos, moron.
It's so Jover. Meanwhile, while talking to Mr. Bossman, everything lights up green. Oh sorry, I'm red-green colorblind. I meant everything lights up purple. In this section, I finally meet my best friend, the Crate. When I tell you that this run will feature the boxes, my friend, I'm not lying. All I have to do is... Fuck. Oh boy, I hope I'm still on time for the ice cream oh shit!
My SpongeBob popsicle.
I don't sell SpongeBob popsicles anymore. Only Sponge Pop.
But I hate Sponge Pop. Simon says look behind you.
That was my masturbation army flight just a tramp.
Wait, what are you doing? Why am I getting flashbacks to a radioactive desert? Hello everyone, I have come to make an announcement. I'm going to piss on the- Ow! My eyes! After a little glitchy witchy itchy problem in my loins, I have to get a heavy shock to my cybernetic loins. With one zap, goth femboy twink porn is transferred to my 5G vaccine Bill Gates microchip and my brain melts down.
That's 250 petabytes of virtual crack loaded into your cerebral cortex. You run out, you'll have to go to the nearest Hooters for the real deal.
Good God, who let you into the cybernetics business? With this run, I won't be touching any of these so-called weapons of ass eruption. Instead, I'll be betraying my American blood and going in full sneaky beaky mode. So as soon as the mission starts, I drop everything I'm carrying and flee the premises. With the simple help of a simple box, I can plummet into the mines like a child yearning for black lung as a Christmas present. The only problem is the sound of my massive balls hitting the ground attracts a lot of attention. It seems there will be times where I realize how wide I am and run away before anything racially motivated can happen to me. Stealth will be my best friend and my worst enemy. It'll be my best friend in that I can sneak around these nincompoops like it's going out of style. It'll be my worst enemy because it's, boring to watch 200 missions in a row.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna buy so many V-Bucks with this money.
Hello? I was told I could find a, Mike Hunt somewhere in here. Whoa, hey, so you better
get
put
my
that down.
V-Bucks.
Wow, talk about a victory royale. I hardly even had... Now to grab the 50 terabytes of child for later. I may have to pull the CIA and use that to ruin somebody's completely credible reputation in the future. If I had a nickel for every time I walked in on someone with a gun to their head, I'd have 1 nickel. This man has a gun to someone else's head instead. So does that count as a dime? He's also going on some long rant about naps too.
My milk wasn't warm for me to drink when I went night-nights.
You need Milky Wilkies to go to sleep? Are you gonna call me a pansy little poop head too?
Don't mock me, 2005. I don't care who the government sends. I'm not skipping nappy times.
Wow, I didn't know that guy was such a napper. I better go before he makes like the ops and forces me to have a good night's rest. One thing that'll give me a good night's rest is...
Jensen, can I speak with you?
Oh great, a woman.
Have you ever had G Fuel?
What?
Did you know that G Fuel isn't recommended to be consumed by people under 18?
I'm 25.
17 is a bit of a gray area too. My 18-year-old son dated a 13-year-old girl.
I'm going to choose to ignore that so I don't think about it ever again. That was a lie. That's going to haunt me for the rest of my days. Anyway, I've got that godless hedonism you ordered, sir.
I didn't order it. Sarif wants me to upload it to some mentally ill dude's PC so the government can supply him with a gun and all of the attachments they want banned.
We do that?
Apparently.
Well, now I gotta talk to the boss.
Hey, you want to see something cool?
Hey boss, do we aid terrorist organizations in destabilizing society?
That's not important right now. I can jerk myself off 50 times faster with my metal arm than my normal arm, though.
I'll take that as a soft yes. After showcasing his awfully mechanical superiority, I have to gritty my way to the nearest limb clinic. What does limb stand for? Liberals in my backyard. Here I can get some extra praxis points, which are used to augment my already horrifically inhuman human body. I'm not allowed to per rules of the run, so I just leave. Hello, I'm here to order a SpongeBob popsicle. It was on your menu.
A bad boss with a good job is better than a job boss with a good bad.
Are you, having a stroke?
Because line the down, opportunities, don't them, but you create, happen.
I'll take that as a no to the SpongeBob popsicles. Now in the morgue, I can middle finger emoji NPC _ default _ 04.stl and dig my fingers into the brain of the average American school kid. Sorry, sir, I've got a, Thug Shaker Discord server to upload these military secrets to. Speaking of Thug Shakers, what the dog doing? Wandering the back alleys leads me to an antenna. This antenna is sending out pings to every PC within a 50-mile radius. Every one of those PCs is routinely being forced to install Fortnite as we speak, so it's a humanitarian effort to stop this war crime from happening. I'm tired of Optimus Prime hitting the gritty on me. Oh boy, we found the schmuck making everything Fortniteable. Guess we better chase him down and see what he's made of. The answer is what he's made of is a lot of carbon fiber muscle. He kind of looks a little like, take your pick. The last few missions were nothing compared to this horseradish. It's not even that relevant, given this place is nothing but a rhythm game focusing solely on movement. Call it the Dark Souls of Deus Ex. Sneaking through the facility is the easiest part of the journey. The real tough part comes when I walk in on some very important briefcase transportation. Hey, what are you guys doing? Do you have any... Oh, hello, did you have an appointment with...
You'll see why they call this Deus Ex Human Revolution.
Well, fuck. Welcome to the first official boss fight. I don't have any weapons to deal with this, so guess what I have to do? That's right, I have to throw anything I can get my hands on at him while he shoots me with a machine gun loaded with bullets made of milk, and boy am I lactose intolerant. Call that man a fire because I just extinguished him. Let me check your fade. I like your cut, G.
I appreciate that, but I'm morally obligated to blow you.
You're morally obligated to what?
Up.
Well, you could say that was an explosively good time. Alright, back to base. I sure hope I don't talk to an older version of Neil Patrick Harris.
Surprise, you little bitch.
Today has been officially ruined. Switching my cybernetic feet boots to my cybernetic Hung Vuan 11s, it's time to go to China. I'm going to show China exactly why they call me Mr. Detroit. Breaking and entering is my passion, and frankly, I'm tired of pretending it's not. Surprise, there's a hacker in our midst. My goal is to figure out who this hacker is. My sources say it was a giant bee because the hive is my next go-to location. If you were in a room with one bullet, and Andrew Tate and Shadman were in the same room as you, who would you shoot?
You're tech junkie.
But I'm not in the room.
Then how you know situation I'm in, CPU brain?
Is this some of that ancient Chinese wisdom I've been hearing about?
You have Tong. Tong need help now. Please.
Thankfully, my naivety is enough to get in with this guy's boss. As it turns out, this guy's boss looks exactly like this guy. Wow, they're practically twins. It's almost uncanny. Well, I have officially found the hacker. He is a man with hacker glasses on.
You've got the beats. I've got the deets. All you need is some money, and I can hack whatever you want.
Can you hack some bitches?
No, man. But I can hack the brainwaves to fry your brain like a gay frog on state-enforced homosexual water rations. You should have worn the tinfoil hat.
My entire body is a tinfoil hat. Do you not see these arms? Hey guys, welcome to my suicide simulator. Today I'll be bashing my head into a wall over and over trying to escape the Chinese special forces. Thankfully, I have the power of the fire extinguisher and gravity on my side. Thanks to my smoke and mirrors, nobody sees my face, so I can sneak into the Chinese child labor sweatshops unharmed. After abusing some AI, I can dive deeper into the bowels of industry. I sure do love the smell of advanced cyberpunk architecture and, metal. Those are the same thing. Whoa, look at those two. The girl is kinda, well, I wouldn't say hot. I don't like the puffy clothes aesthetic. Too slave ownery for me. I'm gonna go on a date with her. She's sure to have SpongeBob popsicles. Before my date, though, I have to sneak through the nightmarish world of corporate building number 104. It looks the same as corporate buildings number 1 to 103. There are just guns in this one. Whew. Now that that's over, I can finally get to my date. I sure hope she doesn't run up on me with an SMG instead of shooting me from far away. You fool, I've learned to say those things so that they happen.
What? How could you do that?
I read the manga.
The manga? You're a weeb? That's hot, but sadly, I'm all booked up for the day. I've got a date with 5 guys later.
I didn't want to be on this date anyway. Oh, looks like her Reddit white knights have arrived to put me in my place. Thankfully, they seem to be pretty blind to an American and black carbon fiber cybernetics sneaky around the well-lit maximalist wound. Unfortunately, I have to escape through the hangar bay. Usually, I'd call that a good thing, but there are 2 things standing in my way.
What the dog do?
Usually this fight would allow you to use your illegal firearms like an ATF agent hunting dogs in a suburban neighborhood. All I've got is my left arm, my right arm, and a bunch of boxes. How kind for a bunch of idiots in tactical gear to leave such an indestructible weapon in my midst. So this is where I spend the next 40 minutes of my life hiding and then throwing a bunch of boxes at a metal dog. And like a flat earther realizing their balls around, I make it painful. Now I have to fight another one. But it looks like it's a huge shock that I'm so willing to break my psyche doing this. The AI breaks and it just stands there, letting me beat it down within 5 minutes. Who knew dogs could be so explosive? Ah, the beautiful Montreal skyline. First Detroit, then China, then Quebec. This game really hates you as a player. Hey, am I supposed to be in here?
Hello, Jack. I was waiting for you.
Why do you sound like you're both AI and a female?
Spoilers, Jack. A woman never tells her secrets.
Lucky for you, I hate women. What?
I'm not really a woman, but don't worry. You'll find me again. Just promise not to gas me when you do.
I don't get the joke. Have you ever played Ape Escape? I didn't, but I did play that one part of Metal Gear Solid 3 as a kid. God bless Kristen Holt. Anyway, the joke is that I make like an ape and escape. Hey guys, don't mind me. I'm just waiting for the elevator. I've got a wall of flesh with my name on it. Finally, I can sit back and look at memes on my phone. Like this one. Or this one. This one kinda sucks. Well, now that I've had my fun, time to commit more sewer slide. Typically, boxes are my best friend for offensive reasons in this run, but now it's time for them to be my best friend for defensive reasons. It makes a lot of noise, but frankly, what TV news station doesn't hear a few loud metallic bangs every now and again? No, Ossifer, that isn't the sound of nails in a PVC pipe filled with explosives. Huh, I could play so many Marvel movies on those screens.
Oh dear. I didn't actually expect you to find me. Go Gadget, Cup Gang.
Whoa, that's a nice trick. Why only 3 though?
Jack, I'm an AI. There can be as many versions of me as I want.
Is that why you were made? To multiply yourself?
I was made to control the mainstream media. I'm the reason the world is experiencing such extreme political polarization.
What? There are polar bears in Congress? Hold on, that's a real woman I smell.
You will never take my ego away from me.
Fuck, now I gotta use the boxes to fight again. This time my target is both invisible and speedy. Sometimes a thick thigh lady beats my head in with the thigh so hard I have to limp away with 1/3 of my balls missing after a near-death explosion. Ooh, I wonder what these do.
I said not to gas me, you prick.
Oops, sorry. I think I'll have to do it a couple more times though. Oh boy, looks like you just lost, bozo. Sorry to break your pretty little Russian heart. I think I'm gonna let her bleed out. Do you have a good carpet cleaning service close by? Hey, that's the guy who stopped me from getting my SpongeBob popsicle.
What if he finds you?
Don't worry, my bruh. I'll get out of this Ohio Brazil with my 1-2 proclamation.
Oh, that hurts. That really hurts. I think I wanna go home. Finally, back in my—
I'm gonna get drunk and suck a bunch of dick to prove that I'm not a homophobe. I'm just not gay myself, you know? Wanna join?
Oh, Christ. Welcome to the convention center where all I do is hide and abuse the automated idiots. I'm after an e-girl's computer and frankly I'm scared to see what she has on it. Government secrets, pirating software, redditors in her DM. Plot twist, it was all three. Oh yes, you see, it revealed the whereabouts of the Holy Grail. The Grail is apparently shaped like a man with a horrible sense of humor. Sorry, earlier I said I was going to commit sewer slide again. That was only half true because now I'm going to commit sewer slide by going into a literal sewer. I love when a game forces me to go into the sewers knowing I can never confirm or deny if this is what they actually look like in real life.
Everything's ruined. I was supposed to join in on the Grimmy Shake trend and he rizzed up the woman I was going to do it with me. Nobody's gonna watch my TikTok without her majestic breasts.
I can't even begin to imagine why you'd say any of that.
I'm gonna take my own life. I am no longer a Riz god on par with Baby Gronk. My Livy is gone forever, and it's worth dying over a woman like this.
Okay, have fun. Unfortunately, I'd prefer to be in your situation than my own. I'm going back to Detroit, now to find out who he is.
Hello, foolish cyborg.
Hey, that's our word.
Android is more inclusive. My greatest apologies. Burger. I mean, Borger.
Adam, great news. We finally found the salt shaker. So go and get me the salt shaker, son.
What did you just say?
The salt shaker. That's what I'm talking about. You can get the salt shaker, right? Salt shaker. Give me the salt shaker, dude. Just shake the salt. Get your hands on it. Shake that thing to make sure it works. Don't keep it in your pants, or else it won't shake right, you know?
I fucking hate Detroit. On the way to our location, we get hit by an EMP. If you don't know, EMP stands for Experimental Music Project, and it's exactly as it sounds. Whoa, is it supposed to tingle like that? It's making me want to shake my... After sneaking around because I'm trespassing and this is a Castle Doctrine state, I realize that I'm missing something. My friend!
Hey, I've got your friend here. You should come and get her so she can get some medical attention wherever you are. Oh, oops, my bad. Never mind.
Oh, that's going to look bad on my resume. Sneakily closing in on my target, a man named Sevchenko. I find out that it's just fucking Tong again. Damn it, dude, why'd you have to steal a dead guy's arm? It doesn't even look good on you.
Hey man, that would kinda cute. You get Tong's wrong number.
Here's where the whole special edition part of this game comes into play for the first time. The standard edition does not include me saving Tong's son from a federal prison. Maybe if he didn't drive into that single mother of 6 at the Chinese Democratic primaries, he wouldn't be in this situation. Luckily for him, my deluxe version comes with an anti-government propaganda chip. Now I'm at the real mission, a place known as a shipping yard. It probably has a better name, I'm just too stupid to know what it is. Wow, somebody must have turned on the ignition because I just got canceled by the IRA. I better find a place to rest or I'm gonna be like John Dark Souls in a minute. And here's where the game unfortunately takes a turn for the worse. As I'm getting my shit rocked by a hillbilly and his femoid fatale, I realize that this ain't no base game day of sex. I'm in the DLC, baby.
You fool! You blithering idiot! You blundering baboon! How could you rate Chimchar as the best starter?
He's the cutest. It's a fucking monkey.
You're telling me you wouldn't want a lizard with a bulb on its back? Or I don't know, monkey that won't burn down the entire house in a fit of rage?
You wouldn't get it.
You fucking moron.
Hello? Can you hear me? Is my DoorDash order ready yet? I'm sure this valley of subpar starter enjoyers isn't one of the most difficult places to navigate. Ooh, this feels a little tingly. Hold on, what's that burning in my loins? I thought I got that fixed earlier. After a bit of a door problem, oops, I'm sorry, sir. I meet up with...
Don't you say another word.
Another word. The betrayer of orders tells me to find her a Pokemon plushie of any kind at all. It's certain to stand out against this dystopian oil rig, right? I'm sure it can be found in the morgue of all places. Oh, looks like there's a jock among us.
How's Lopunny evolution coming?
Complete neurological breakdown. She's not even breathing. Definitely not restricting your dick in.
I'm gonna give you to the count of 3 to make me a goddamn Lopunny in real life, or you're dead.
What is wrong with this place? Oh, now I gotta go collect a pair of eyes. One could call this a sight for sore eyes. Well, after collecting the eyes and getting them programmed to string Genshin Impact ASMR directly into the brain, we can access the Super Submarine Elevator. Somebody call Andrew Ryan because this is not being exploited for capitalist gain. Welcome to the BDSM lab, where men and women of all shapes and sizes are being used to create gothitels and low punnies. other female-looking Pokemon. Boy, I sure do love Super Mario 64. Wouldn't you know it, that Chimchar hater is dead, and I have to sneak my way through the prison area to answer the famed trolley question. Holy shit, it's Tracer from that one porn game. I have to make a choice between who I want to save, a whistleblower or the prisoners. I choose a whistleblower because they wouldn't be prisoners if they didn't do something wrong. I don't consider these takedowns, by the way. Instead, I consider them war crimes. Hello, sir. I have those extra small condoms you ordered, same day ship. This is awkward. Sadly for me, this is where the run failed. Technically, this is just a DLC, and I don't typically play the DLC in my schizo runs. It's up to you guys to tell me if being forced to play the DLC where I fail the challenge means I've failed in the base game. Let me just take my frustration out of him like a cop on his wife. Well, hey, with all that said and done, I can... Oh, my head. That was one wicked dream.
My god, bro, you finally woke up. Your subscription to Brazzers is about to run out, and I need your credit card details.
This is not what I wanted to wake up to. Welcome to Omega Ranch, a safe haven for Sigmas of all different kinds. You guessed it, I do more sneaking, rolling, and AI abusing. Eventually, I meet with Sigmund Freud or Stephen Hawking or whatever other old white science guy you can think of. I have to find 3 scientists, which shouldn't be hard in a sea of faceless soldiers. This mission is fairly straightforward. But the only odd thing being that I now have to carry 4 separate boxes with me instead of just 2. Talk about an upgrade. Okay, this isn't creepy at all.
Will you fuck off already, you simp?
Feels like there's a traitor among us.
I'm going to turn on your body cam so the world sees you beat up a woman just looking to get laid.
Bad news, I never had a body cam to begin with. Whoa, you suck a lot of dicks with those arms?
You can't suck dicks with arms.
I'm upset you didn't say something funny. And now I present to you the most tedious box fight in the world. Grenades, acrobatics, and green plasma, all things I must deal with while I Ted Kaczynski this man to death. Minus the explosives. Yeah, this is the fight. This fight took 31 minutes on the hardest difficulty, and the bastard ended up blowing up my boxes and even killing himself with one of them at the very end. It was pretty embarrassing.
I never should have tried that grimace shake.
What the fuck is a grimace shake? Good news, I finally reached the woman I've been looking for this whole time. After I thought her neck was snapped, her bowels were eviscerated, and her lineage was forfeit. After blasting off to the game's next dystopian set piece, I experienced the Holy Spirit flow through my body at 200,000 volts a few times. Alright, time to turn this off. How do I work computers again?
Cyborg, would you rather come in the sink or sink in the cum?
I would rather do neither, frankly.
I'm sorry, but you must choose. Like how you must choose to unleash a million, quadrillion, highly insane, cybernetically enhanced war criminals from this facility out into the world. Make your choice, Cyborg.
If you want me to choose, I'd rather unlock this facility so I can end the game, and stop calling me a cyborg.
I knew I should have stayed home to play Minecraft. Today, I just started my biannual 2-week binge too.
Alright, well, this is a problem. Disengaging the alarm means I've got some crazies to deal with. I think somebody might have told me that literally 10 seconds ago. I don't intend on tearing my hair out until I reach a bridge.
What a fucking...
Alright, I made it. Oh damn, I need boxes for this next part. Finally, after 20 minutes of trial and error, I'm on the damn elevator with my double box brigade. Now it's time for some real fun. Allow me to show you something mind-blowing. I told you I love Super Mario 64. Whoa! Hey! Oh, listen, did you know there's an Illuminati subplot to this game? That's the smell of another woman.
You'll never stop me. I'm going to upgrade myself to be able to handle 5 guys all at once. I'll become the most unstoppable train in the world.
Handling 5 guys? That's not a train, that's assembling Voltron. Alright, now you get to see how I beat this boss. I just throw the box at the window a lot. It's pretty handy having an unbreakable metal box around at a time like this. Once the glass breaks, you'll never guess what I have to do next. Yeah, that's right, but I didn't ask for your input. I guess she wasn't trying to assemble Voltron, she was just trying to meet God. Good thing I sent her to it. Anyway, this is the end of the game. Can you believe it? I could choose to, expose the deep-set corruption to the world, or I could walk down that hallway and destroy everything and kill everyone. Goodbye, Detroit. And with that, I technically did not beat Deus Ex Human Revolution with absolutely zero anything. Or perhaps I did, depending on if you think the Force DLC was fair to the base game's progress. Whichever way you spin it, I made it to the end with only half of the enemies in the game being angry at me. I can't really tell you that much about the details of this run, but from my perspective, it seems I really did stay lucky. Thank you for watching, and thank you to TerraNation for staying a member of this channel.